Welcome back to Cornish Pirates, your second stint at the club. How did it feel being back out there?
Yeah, like I said in my last video, I love this place. I love the people, the coaching staff, the boys. It feels like home to me, so I'm really happy to be back.
What is it about this place that makes you want to come back? And like you said, you've had your stints back in Wales, in France. What is it about this place that makes it feel like home?
I think it's just the environment in terms of how the coaches make it feel, the people, the supporters. It just feels that homely feeling. You get on the pitch and you play with that freedom, and that really makes you play better as a player, I think. Obviously I went to France and had that experience and it freed me up, and hopefully now I can kind of show that now leading into the season, what I've learned kind of in France, and play with that freedom.
Maybe the weather was a bit better, well, a bit worse here, sorry, or a bit more what you're used to anyway back in Wales. How does playing a game like this against a team like Exeter prepare you going into this new Champ Rugby season?
Yeah, like I said, in France we probably played, and I think we won one game in the rain last season, so getting back used to the weather and stuff.
Match that already.
Yeah,
pre-season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but no, like fundamentally, my game is about managing the game and stuff. But probably what I've learned into that French element of playing what's in front of me a bit more in terms of there's a picture to go see and we go attack that. But obviously, there's a time, especially over here, in terms of the weather is a bit more poor. Got to manage the game a bit more, so playing the right areas in the field. And I think we did that today in terms of there's a lot of space out there, but sometimes putting your foot on the ball and putting pressure on them throughout kicking game. I thought we did that well first half.
You're obviously playing against some younger players today that will be on your side going into the season, like some of the Exeter boys on loan lining up for them tonight. How do you feel like they've been doing this summer, and how will that sort of help you going into the summer, going into the season ahead?
Yeah, that's crucial. I think our relationship with Exeter is key. Obviously, we get a few boys down there and stuff, and it's a bit funny, obviously, playing against boys who you've been training with for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So, yeah, that's interesting. But hopefully they can take some learnings just like us in terms of that. Obviously, we focused on today in terms of all about us pre-season. It doesn't matter if we'd played the first team. It's all about us in terms of pre-season, taking the learnings from the Bedford game and putting that training transfer onto the pitch, which I felt we did in some parts. Obviously, there'll be bits of our game we need to get better, ready for Hartbury in a few weeks' time. But fundamentally, we did the basics pretty well today. Always can do better, but it's a good last pre-season game.
Yeah. And finally, just as I mentioned, then I've come down from Mid Wales, so I'll put a bit of a spin on this. Boyhood club Cardiff, the region's going into a new season. It's a bit of a rubbish time to be a Wales fan at the moment, really, isn't it, with the stuff going on? Are you in touch much with the boys up there, and how are you hoping Cardiff might do, and with all the noise around it and the sort of situation at the moment?
Yeah, I just hope we get results quickly. There's a lot of good people, Cardiff Dragons, Scarlet Ospreys, and obviously the chat isn't great at the moment. I just hope they get to a solution sooner rather than later, so people can. It's never easy going into a season thinking you could be losing your job and stuff, and it's never a good thing. So hopefully the WRU come up with solve the problem early, let the boys know, and all the best for the regions. And hopefully they can turn it around and get some good performances out there. There's a lot of good people in all regions.